In the mall? Oh,
That's just not a thing. There is no special invite to ENC. There's one special invite, and it's for countries that don't get representation, which most likely means it's going to be some Russian players. YouTube will be disappointed, ref. YouTube.
those variants? Bet. No, that's why is it baiting us? Nice.
Roster locks in like 3 days, guys. Like you'll know what rosters are in 3 days.
Bro, I didn't load in. I'm loading in.
Take on what, dude?
Who's the best Apex player in the world right now?
ImperialHal. It's uncontested. If you say anybody else, you're wrong.
No, enemy said he's the best in the world.
I'm sorry, enemy. Hal has like so much more on both of us combined. It's insane.
No, Monsoon. No.
It's like uncontestable. Like you literally just can't argue it.
Yeah, but I'm a goat.
Yeah, you are the goat. You are a goat. But ImperialHal is gosh. He's literal gosh. Now he built like the Lorax, or he built like the guy from the Lorax. You know what I'm saying?
He really is built like the
and
Lorax.
His throwing form's just like, you know, and that's fucking great. But he is gosh, like you know, he's not some 6'4" Greek guy with fucking chiseled jawline and beautiful facial hair and watch parties Apex and wears glasses when he goes out and like the nicest perfume and eats the fanciest fucking dinners. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's okay. That's the whole point.
You know what? I love you.
Thanks, man. I love you too. Keep it up. What do you think about the Bloodhound changes? Whole team invisible, kind of crazy, no? I mean, yes, it is fucking crazy. I don't understand why, but yeah. I don't get it. I wouldn't have made that change. I would have just given Bloodhound some, and I would rework the fucking tack or some shit, you know? Like, reworking the ult into, like, whole... Like, okay, so Bloodhound is the only source of invisibility in the game. And invisibility is already a super questionable mechanic in a competitive game as it is. Because, like, it should be intuitive. The game should be intuitive. You shouldn't have mechanics in the game that kind of enable unintuitive aspects of the game, right? So, for example, like, a minor mechanic that disables intuition is... wall hacks, scans, seer, crypto, hound, whatever the but another one is very obviously invisibility. Like you can hear footsteps slightly, you can't see them, they can see you, you can shoot, or they can shoot you, you can't really shoot them. It's really hard. I was watching a lot of gameplay footage yesterday. Looks really fucking difficult, man. And so when you introduce such a big step like the mechanic of invisibility, it's just like, I don't know, I mean, Apex is like the power creep kings, right? Like we had 95% of the kills that'll land with Mozambiques, 95% of the kills with P20 hammer points, you know, 95% of the kills with alternator, or not alternator, R99, you know. Then we had the DMR meta, you know, with fucking 30-30 headshot, you know what I'm saying? So, like, there's a lot of significant power creep, right? And then, like, it's kind of funny because they make some really good sound changes that are like incremental, purposeful changes, like minus 15% on vertical height of Valkyrie Ultimate and minus 2 seconds on Axle Q. Even though the Axle Q is not the problem, it's the ult. Still, it's incremental and it's purposeful. Whereas, like, okay, we want to have her only have up to 2 pads and then have the speed boost last only, you know, 3 seconds instead of 5 seconds. That like makes sense in my brain, right? And then it's like, you know, we heard you guys. That's what we need to do. And then it's like, Bloodhound, invisibility, fucking RNG attachments that give you fucking move speed and shit. And it's like, oh my god, dude, what the fuck is this shit? You know? It's like, damn, that's like insane. Like, how do you can't even really like nerf or balance invisibility. It's invisibility. Like, it's you're either invisible and it's working as intended, or you're fucking not. And it's not. You know what I'm saying? And with attachments, it's like, it's already RNG if you get attachments, but the cursed attachments are kind of crazy. I haven't seen all of the cursed attachments yet, but I did see one say like, oh yeah, you have faster movement speed. I could be faded to know. Not sure. Actually, let's just look it up. Alright, tactical laser. Improves reload speed, reduces ADS recoil control, improves hipfire accuracy at the same level as the purple laser sight. Okay. I mean, this is interesting. This is like an MNK thing for sure. Like, this is like inadvertently an MNK buff, which makes me happy. So I like this, maybe. Because recoil is already not bad in Apex, so hopefully it's enough recoil, right? It's enough recoil to counteract aim assist, right? Because controller players with aim assist on characters don't feel recoil, right? Because of the magnetization of the fucking hitbox, every instance of recoil is just directly diverted by aim assist, right? That's why it's so powerful. So hopefully that each instance of this new recoil is enough to break aim assist type shit. Belize last week. Ooh, okay, that sounds fucking sick. Okay, so ENC's happening, right, Albert? One representative from each country, which means there's only one team that gets to play and represent in North America, right? Now, you might have thought of this or might not think of this, but there are a lot of countries that are being represented by players who are bad. For example, Guatemala has a Diamond 3, a Platinum 1, and an Unranked representing them. And they qualified in quarterfinals because there's nobody there. So, team like Team Canada, for example, Blinkster, Riley, and Jelly qualified in semifinals on Sunday because there's only one other Canadian team that didn't even qualify to the grand finals, right? So teams like Team Canada, I don't know what other teams that were already qualified were in, but Team Canada was playing in a grand finals lobby where more than 10 North American US teams were competing for a top 1 spot to represent the United States of America at the Esports Nation Cups late November. So yeah, you can probably guess that a lot of the teams that were already qualified ran around. Wasn't it 16? All right, 16. I knew it was more than 10. I didn't know it was 16. But 16 makes sense. So, yeah, a lot of teams. A lot of teams got griefed by a lot of other teams. I tapped in the Apex comp at all. I just watched Shuma's video been on your run. So, Peak, I might have to start watching. Is there a big tournament coming up? The next tournament series is going to be Pro League, which starts on the 22nd of this month. And we play for a month straight. And then after that Pro League concludes, certain team or all the teams from all the regions will qualify to the next LAN tournament, ALGS Split 2 playoffs in Las Vegas. And that will be October 31st. But before that happens, the Esports Nation Cup in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, will take place in late November. So you have ALGS content from late August into November, into ENC, into international scrims, and LAN into late October. You show feet here? I mean, for a moist oyster, maybe. Hope you're doing well. Any coaching leads so far? I've got one inquiry from one team, and I haven't really responded. But a lot of people seem to think that I'm like going to coach their like CC teams, and I'm like, I'm sorry guys. Well, I haven't responded to anybody yet. I'm gonna let it cook for a day, and yeah, I like don't even really have free time to coach an ENC team, but I would do it just if it's like a fucking homie team that I can get into, you know. And like, there's a good chance to win, and I'd like to do that. But you know, like CC teams, no, I don't really have time, you know. So it's like the big thing. Does it feel good to be first to land and third at last land? Yeah, I mean it feels good. It's kind of hard. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it feels great for sure. It's definitely a lot of validation, like internal validation and justification of just like, you know, taking the break and then coming back and competing as a free agent team and not signing with an Ori that was going to scam us, you know. So I think it feels really good to go from first to third. And honestly, we should have won EWC. It was like relatively free, but I like died coming out of the TP and it was just all bad. So, and how your competitive experience wasn't amazing? I mean, my competitive experience was awesome. I won multiple tournaments back then, you know. But it's ups and downs, and it's inevitable. You see, Naughty said he was better than you guys at Zone. No. But that's just false. But maybe if he manifests it, he will be? I don't know. But I don't know, it's kind of hard. Because we're just in end zones 80% of the time. Like, without fail, end zones 80% of the time. Right? That's why we placed third in EWC, and that's why we won champs, and that's why we won the LCQ. I don't think there's a better zone team than us right now. But that's also because I have like 5 years of zone experience, and Blinkster is just insanely good, and Fun is just insanely adaptable. So like for zone teams right now, I don't know if there's a better team. Not to brag, but yeah, like genuinely.